So we need to talk about Arda Güler. He has come back from injury and he played yesterday against Athletic Bilbao. That was quite an emotional match. Carval got sent off, Alaba as well. It was quite beautiful to see. But then I also noticed Arda Güler coming up from the bench. The reason why I say he's gonna cook, like the thumbnail and the title, the reason why I think he's gonna cook is he just came back from an injury. He came back in this match and put in a beautiful pass that led to our fourth goal. Like just that one play. That is not a play that you're gonna catch any player doing. So he came up quite late in the match, and then there was one pass he put in towards Mbappe. Mbappe gets the ball, he passes it to Thiago Pitach. Pitach, I'm gonna speak about him later on in this match. This guy was cooking. He gives it to Brahim with an insane pass, and Brahim scores it. Now this play just reminded me of how good he is, and I'm gonna make a bold statement. I think he's gonna have one of the best World Cup campaigns. He's a player that I think will especially shine in the World Cup. He has the talent for it. You know, whenever we see a player emerge in the World Cup, you see players like James Rodriguez, Mesut Ozil, Toni Kroos, and why are those type of players in particularly like the Krooses, the Enzo Fernandezes, players like that, why do those type of midfielders, why do they become the star players and perform in the World Cup? It's because they are not system players. They are players that if you throw them in any team, they're gonna perform. They are world-class players. They don't need a manager to make them world-class. They don't need a Pep Guardiola to make them. He's not making you a robot. You can't make Arda Güler a robot. His talent is like a playmaker. Even in this season alone, he has just been putting on 5-star performances. And it's 5-star performances that go super underrated. We can go to his match against Bayern Munich. Both of his matches. Like, I know that is the obvious one. It's not even underrated. The obvious one, where he performed truly insane, was against Bayern Munich. Free kick goal. Also scored a goal from long range with the open net. That should show you that he's gonna perform in the World Cup, because that was pure individual brilliance. That wasn't because the team was good. It was because he was good. And it showed that he can change the game completely on his own. What type of players always perform in the World Cup? Players who can do individual things. Players with individual brilliance. That is it, like the players like Mbappe, those type of players. Like, I don't want to throw players under the bus, but you look at Vinny Jr. I'm not gonna lie, Vinny Jr. is a system player. You know, I like Vinny Jr. I don't want to criticize him too much, but he's a system player. He plays the best when he's under Ancelotti. He plays the best when he's under a coach that builds the squad around him. And you know, to me, that is what separates players like Phil Foden to players like De Bruyne, or players like Phil Foden to players like Arda Güler. Phil Foden is a system player. Arda Güler isn't a system player. That's why I will always rank players like Arda Güler above players like that, because he can perform no matter what. When we talk about that Bayern match, that was pure individual brilliance. You go on to his other matches where he went super underrated. Let's go to his Manchester City match. He was putting in beautiful crosses throughout the match. He didn't score. I don't even think he assisted. But he nearly could have assisted with the amount of passes he put in. The amount of hard work he put in the match. Players like him, they succeed in big tournaments. And I mean, like with him, he's gonna play for Turkey. Turkey is not Real Madrid. They're not the best football team you're gonna find. But the thing about Turkey is he looks much happier when he plays for Turkey. And I think he plays better when he plays for Turkey, because they play him where he actually should be playing, in the center attacking midfield. He's gonna play alongside Çalhanoğlu, Yildiz, and I think they're gonna perform. I think they have a lot of underrated ballers, good players. The only thing that they don't have is a good striker. So that's the only thing that I think is gonna keep them from being true dark horses in the World Cup. I think Arda Güler will have a fantastic individual World Cup, but I don't think they're gonna win the World Cup. And I mean, like, this has just overall been an insane individual season from him. He has 20 goals and assists. That is his highest numbers that I think we've ever seen. And that's only the beginning. He's only now 20, I believe, or 21. You know, when he first joined Real Madrid, I was like, this is a talent, next Messi, next Ozil, whatever you want to say. Then in his second season, I was a bit unsure. Is he really that good, or are we overrating him? Then his next season, which has been this season, since the Club World Cup. I know technically Club World Cup was last season, but I'm counting it in this season ever since he came under Xabi Alonso or below. We saw a different beast. We saw a player that has grown, has become an elite player, an overall player that the team kinda needs. I'm not even gonna say kind of needs. They need him. He's their only good creative player. And it's shown we've played our best football when he has been on the pitch. And I also think he's going to be an insane player when he does come back from the World Cup to play under Jose. I think Mbappe will be the main focal point of the attack. I think Arda Güler, he showed it especially in this match. He is also a huge center of it. The partnership between him and Mbappe is genuinely insane. These two, it's like they know how to link up. It's like Mbappe knows the runs he has to make. Arda Güler knows the passes he has to make. Like, that is insane. But either way, we have to talk about some other players. Let's talk about Thiago Pitach. Now, he had an insane match. Like, this is his highest rating I think we've ever seen from him. 2 assists. What a performance. What a performance. Like, for all of you that were telling me Pitach is whack, he's bad, why do we have him? What do you have to say now? Do you see what I've been telling you? He was a bit, I will agree, when he first came in to the first team, when he was playing, even starting in the matches, he was decent. He wasn't out of this world. He was decent and he added value towards the team. Now, he has grown and he looks comfortable. That is it. He looks comfortable. He looks like himself. He's playing like himself. When he was playing against Man City, Bayern Munich, he wasn't himself. He was still very nervous, still playing it safely. But now, he looks confident. He looks comfortable. And now he's starting to play how he usually plays. Look at that pass he did for Bellingham. What type of pass is that? What type of pass? You tell me, because that was insane. Then his pass to Brahim, that touch he did. This is an insane talent. And I don't want to hear any more from any of you guys that he needs to leave. He shouldn't leave. Matter of fact, keep him. Keep him next season. I hope Jose gives him a pre-season and sees what he's about. And I hope Jose is keeping a huge eye on these matches. He probably is. He is going to see a talent in Pitach. I think our midfield is gonna recover because Ceballos is going, but who better to take his number, maybe the number 19, put it on Pitach. And then obviously let's talk about Jude Bellingham's goal. It was an insane goal, but obviously Pitach, that pass he gave to Bellingham and Bellingham's finish as well, that was insane. And Mbappe's goal was also quite good. But the main story is Danny Carvajal is gone, David Alaba is gone, Danny Ceballos is gone. They're legends. I don't feel bad that they're going. To be honest, they were on the bench. And they're legends. Their legacies are set in stone. So I'm happy that they got some fantastic farewells. I did see a funny news report in which Raul Asensio, he wants to take the number 4 jersey. Because Alaba's leaving, so the number 4 is there. Is he crazy? Like, yes, he's a young player. He's fantastic. But do you really... Like, I don't understand how you ask for the number 4. The number 4, in my opinion, it should either go to Rudiger or Dienhausen. Or maybe a new signing, because I think number 2, that should definitely go to Rudiger. Number 4, Dienhausen is the obvious option, but you never know. I think it can go to any player. Or maybe they'll do it like this, give Trent the number 2, give Rudiger the number 4. I think that could make a lot of sense. But either way, I'm excited for the World Cup. Tell me your thoughts on the World Cup. Tell me all your thoughts. I will be reading, I will be responding. If you enjoyed the video, smash like on the video. Subscribe if you have not subscribed yet. Peace out.